guys, welcome back to my channel. For this video I'm gonna do an eyebrow tutorial, and I know I already did an eyebrow tutorial, but probably you guys didn't notice, but I deleted that video because there was an issue with that video, so I decided to do a new one. So if you want to know how I do my eyebrows, let's just get right into it. The brush that I'm gonna be using is the Morphe M165. I'll be using the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. Every time I do my brows, I never start from here. I always start a little bit more back, just so the beginning of your brow is not too like intense. I like it to look more faded out. So I'm gonna start right here and back. We're just gonna outline the eyebrow from the bottom first. And I like my eyebrows to go a little bit more out rather than up and down. I like them to go like a little bit more like out. Now that we have the bottom outlined, we're gonna outline the eyebrow from on top, and we're gonna start from the middle outwards. I know it looks a little bit crazy, but it'll all come together at the end. Now that our eyebrow is outlined from the bottom and on top, we're gonna fill in the brow. And I'm gonna do my brush strokes wherever my eyebrow hair is going. So if my hair is going up, I'm gonna brush up. And if my hair is going down, I'm gonna brush down. Right here, my eyebrow hairs are going upwards, so I'm doing upward strokes. Okay, now that our eyebrows are filled out, we're gonna work with the beginning of our brow. And what I like to do sometimes when I have a little bit extra time, I like to do like little hairs right here, like the illusion of having like more hair right here. And what I do is I dip my brush in the pomade. I slightly do little upward strokes in the beginning of my brow, and that makes the illusion of having more hairs and fuller brows. And I'm not gonna be pressing hard. It's like barely even touching my brows. So I don't know if you could tell, but it kind of looks like I have little hairs right there. So now that that's done, I like to put my brush like this and just brush upwards just to make it a little bit darker. And now with the spoolie, I'm just gonna blend this out. Okay, moving on to the other brow, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna outline the bottom first and then the top, and I'm gonna fill in my brow. I'm following my natural hairs. Now that my eyebrow's outlined, I'm gonna fill it in. And if you don't have a lot of brow hair, what I could recommend is that you stamp your brush onto your skin, and that makes it like appear darker than just like when you swipe, it kind of doesn't look that dark. So it doesn't really help if you swipe. You want to kind of like stamp on the product. Like me, I don't really have hairs on top right here, so I like to like stamp the color on so it could look more darker. Now moving to the front of our brow, we're gonna do the little hair strokes. Now that I have my little hairs done, I'm gonna go upwards like this. Honestly, I always do this brow better than this brow. I don't know why. And this is my good side. So I try to always take pictures on this side rather than this side, because this side, I don't know, I hate my right side. Now with the spoolie, we're gonna comb this out. Now to carve my eyebrows out, I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Hide the Blemish Concealer in Ivory 001. And I'm gonna be using this flat concealer brush. And I always carve out my brows, so if I do any mistakes, it's gonna help to clean it up a little bit and make it look more neat. And always, like how I outline my brow, I don't start from here, I start from the middle, even when I'm carving out my brow, because you want this area to look as natural as possible. And you guys, I forgot to mention in the video that I like using a cream concealer instead of a liquid concealer because it's easier to control. Just make sure to blend the concealer out really good. Now with whatever's left on my brush, I'm gonna carve out the beginning of my brow. Now I'm gonna do the other brow. Now that I carved out the bottom of my brows, I'm gonna carve out the top. And you can see on this brow I messed up big time on top. Okay, now I'm gonna carve out the other brow. Okay, so now that my eyebrows are carved out, I'm gonna be applying brow gel. And I like using brow gel because it helps to keep my hairs in place and not like, I don't know if you see like these little hairs, they like move, so I don't want that happening. So this is why I use brow gel. The brow gel that I'm going to be using is this one right here from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this brow gel is clear. So this is how I do my eyebrows, and I honestly don't do my eyebrows the same each time I do them. I usually do them like different shapes, but they mostly look the same all the time. Or sometimes I use different techniques, but this video is like how I do my eyebrows like mostly. So I really hope you guys liked it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.